Ambassador Chen stood before the Galactic Council for the last time, her face carved from stone. For 3 standard months, humanity had endured insults disguised as negotiations. The council chambers, a magnificent dome of crystalline architecture, had become a prison of diplomatic humiliation. The Terran Republic withdraws from these proceedings, Chen announced, her voice echoing through the vast hall. Permanently. Councillor Vexthor, a towering Crothery with scales that shimmered purple, clicked his mandibles in what passed for laughter among his species. The youngest species retreats. How predictable. You lack the maturity for civilized discourse. Chen's escort, a decorated human marine, didn't flinch as alien dignitaries sneered. They had demanded humanity dismantle 70% of their fleet, surrender mineral rights to 12 colony worlds, and accept cultural supervisors on Earth itself. All because a human mining vessel had accidentally crossed into disputed space the Council itself had failed to properly demarcate. The Galactic Council had made one critical miscalculation. They had mistaken humanity's desire for peace as weakness. Within weeks, human ships vanished from neutral zones. Trade routes humanity had protected went dark. The Council had forgotten who had been holding back the Void Reavers from the Outer Rim for the past decade. They had forgotten who had shared medical technology that saved billions during the Crimson Plague. They had forgotten that humans didn't just fight wars, they ended them. 6 months after the withdrawal, Councillor Vexthor stood in the same chambers, but now he addressed empty seats. 18 Council species had been attacked by the Void Reavers. Without human early warning networks, they had been defenseless. Trade had collapsed without human merchant marine protection. Piracy had increased 400%. And the humans? They had fortified their borders, expanded their colonies, and watched. Ambassador Martinez, Chen's replacement, finally accepted the Council's desperate summons. The chamber, once filled with arrogant posturing, now reeked of fear. We were hasty, Vexthor admitted, his proud head lowered. The Council requests humanity's return. We will negotiate in good faith. Martinez smiled coldly. Negotiate? No, Counselor. You will accept our terms. Full sovereignty recognition. No interference in human affairs. Mutual defense treaty, with humans commanding joint operations. And reparations for the colonies you demanded we surrender. This is outrageous. You cannot. We can, and we are. Martinez leaned forward. You taught us a valuable lesson, Counselor. The galaxy doesn't respect the peaceful, it respects the powerful. You wanted to see humanity's fangs? Now you have. Be grateful we're offering you partnership instead of conquest. Vexthor looked at the other counselors, seeing only resignation in their expressions. The Void Reavers had just claimed another system yesterday. The Council accepts, he whispered. Martinez stood, collecting her documents. Excellent. Human fleets will deploy within the week. Next time, Counselor, remember this, humanity doesn't beg for seats at tables. We build our own, and others pray for invitations. As she left, the Council sat in silence, finally understanding what they had unleashed by insulting a species that had clawed its way from primitive caves to the stars in mere millennia. Humanity had offered friendship. The Council had demanded submission. Now they would learn the difference between peace and mercy.